The Chernobyl nuclear disaster was a catastrophic nuclear accident that occurred on April 26, 1986, at the Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant in Pripyat, in the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, which was part of the former Soviet Union. 1. Background and context. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant consisted of 4 RBMK-1000 reactors, a type of graphite-moderated, boiling water reactor. On the night of April 25 to 26, 1986, the plant's operators were conducting a safety test on Reactor No. 4, intended to simulate a power outage and the transition to backup power in case of a real emergency. 2. Events leading to the disaster. During the safety test, a combination of human error and reactor design flaws led to a criticality excursion, resulting in a massive steam explosion that destroyed the reactor's containment structure. The explosion and subsequent fires released a significant amount of radioactive materials into the atmosphere. 3. Immediate aftermath. The explosion released a plume of radioactive particles, including isotopes of iodine, cesium, strontium, and plutonium, which were carried by the wind and spread over a large area of Europe. The city of Pripyat, located near the reactor, was evacuated, and the immediate vicinity of the plant was declared an exclusion zone. 4. Response and containment efforts. Soviet authorities initially attempted to contain the disaster by pouring sand, clay, and lead into the exposed reactor core to limit the release of radioactive materials. Later, a sarcophagus, known as the sarcophagus of Reactor No. 4, was constructed to encase the destroyed reactor and contain the radioactive debris. 5. Long-term impact. The Chernobyl disaster resulted in the deaths of at least 31 people directly from the explosion and acute radiation sickness. Over time, the number of deaths due to the effects of radiation exposure is difficult to accurately estimate and varies widely, with estimates ranging from thousands to tens of thousands. The long-term effects of the Chernobyl disaster were widespread. Large areas in Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia were contaminated, affecting the health, livelihoods, and environment of millions of people. There was a significant increase in thyroid cancers, particularly among those exposed to the radioactive iodine released during the accident. Additionally, there were adverse effects on agriculture, wildlife, and ecosystems, with some areas remaining uninhabitable for extended periods.